Well, as you can see, it's still early spring here with lots of snow. We are fogged in today. I'll take you over here. We have been busy. Jill's been on the processor and doing a lot of stacking. I'll take you over to the RV park. We had a few viewers ask us about the yard and the size, and a few emails. So we'll take you back around for our new viewers, and thanks to all of our new subscribers. We really appreciate it. So Jill's went to town to get some gas for the processor, pick up a few groceries this morning. We try to get to town once a week. I'll take you over here. She has been really busy. We got the processor all cleaned up, and I'm going to start today while she's gone to town. So the Cord King 1820 has been working really well. Has the 6-way wedge, and we use the grain elevator. We've got about 600 hours on this with no issues whatsoever. And of course our old 550 dump truck. So what we've been doing is processing into the back of the truck. We get the tailgate up and get a nice load. We know it's a cord, so we can kind of keep an idea of our inventory just in case we don't get it stacked up. So Jill has been stacking wood. As you can see, she does a really nice job. And we started labeling the wood by date, so we know when we put the wood up and how long it's been here, because now we're starting to lose track. We're getting enough different types of wood in the yard, or different lengths of wood that cut different times of the year, so we're trying to keep track. And as you can see, I write the dates on some of it. So this is what Jill's just stacking. So I just take a Sharpie and write the dates on. Let's see if I can find this one. Is over here. So this wood was cut 11/25. That stacks 11/25. Kind of gives us an idea how long it's been here. So the wood bags, if we get a chance, we want to show you filling those up. So Jill and I filled up some bags the other day for the pizza oven wood for Bear Paw River Brewing Company. So this wood is actually getting near 2 years old. I'll take you over. We got some bagged up from our new bags. So we got about a cord left here, and then we've actually got some cut last November also, before the weather got bad. We did get a couple, 3 or 4 more cord cut up to get that drying for future use. Jill got her old box store splitter out. We've done quite a bit on the processor, but we've had this all cut up for her bundle wood. So at night when she gets a minute, she brings a tote over and she'll split 15-20 minutes with the old box store splitter and fill up her totes for bundle wood, which has been very busy. And I saved the bark for good firewood starters. Got a lot of oil in the birch bark. Jill gets after me for saving and collecting everything, and she doesn't want to do any more kindling wood, just throw it away. But I've actually sold it. I gave the last customer that came were a new young couple. I gave them 3 bundles of dry kindling to help them with their fires. So this is all just scraps off the last couple years of the processor. So there's a good half cord in those racks. Joe brings it over with a wheelbarrow or a gizmo and stacks it in there. And you can see this was cut last fall. It's starting to dry pretty well. So I'll take you over here to the bags. So what we did is take the little forklift and set the bag up and put a pallet underneath it at the right height, and then I just take the tractor and fill it and dumped in. It worked pretty good. So These bags seem to be holding up. They're quite a bit less money than the log lift bags. We got these from Northern Woodsman in Wisconsin. And so far we're very happy with them. We've actually filled a couple of the short bags also. So these hold a full 1/3 of a cord. And I can run over here and show you we've got a 1/6 of a cord filled up too. I actually filled this by hand the other day while Joe was stacking. I come over and we had a little pile left over in the corner, so I filled the bag. And also I found out, or I kind of come up with the idea, it seems to work pretty good, is the very bottom row, we kind of throw it in by hand and lay the flat spot down on the bottom of the bag. Just kind of put it around even and then throw the wood in, and then it sets nice on a pallet when you pick it up. Doesn't tip and wobble. That seems to be working very well. And Joel's got a few of the 3rd cord stacks started. A lot of people come with a pickup truck and they can throw a 1/3 of a cord right in a 6.5 foot box. We kind of pack it in there pretty good, and it's a nice little load for a pickup. So we are going to fill up probably at least 100 of the bags right now, and some of that we're going to put in green fresh cut. It does seem to dry good. We'll have it out here in the sun, and then we're going to let the customer keep the bag. We're just charging the extra $10 for the bag wood, just more of the convenience. I'll take you over here to the RV park. A lot of our snow is melted. This is where the big snowbank was, where I pushed all the snow this winter, up against this big dirt berm. Go behind the dirt berm over here. So this is 8 cord that we have cut for a customer that's prepaid. And he'll just leave this as kind of out of the way over here in the old park, and it's on good high gravelly ground. It should dry pretty nice. Gets a lot of sun this summer. And he'll pick this up this fall. It's also another customer's order that he paid for last fall. He's going to be picking it up here in a couple of weeks from the Valdez area, which is about 235 miles from us. My cottonwood drying out nice. I got this for Joe's bundle wood, little smaller pieces. And we sold a load of cottonwood 2 days ago to the Majestic Ski Lodge. They used it for their outside campfires, beer drinking, wine drinking, roasting marshmallow fires, I guess. So we got all the semi-loads that we had hauled in, all cut and ready to go on the processor, everything in the yard. So we have about 75 cord of 16 foot ready to go on the processor. And we have about 47 to 48 cord all cut up, ready to go. So we are gaining. And this is the wood I brought off an Edwards job. Excuse me. This is off from Serge's job last week that you saw in the video that we were picking up. So I did get all 4 loads hauled. There was 4 full loads, and we got a little bit of cleanup to do. And then we've got our uglies that we cut up, and this year we're going to just sell it block without being split at a discount. You can see some of the crooked pieces that don't go through the processor, or if we get one that's a little hollow on the end, a short piece. And this is the wood we don't like to sell, with this actual punky dead wood in the middle is not good firewood. So those pieces we cut up, and we're just going to have a big pile here. I got some more over here. Some of these you may recall that great big tree with a burl on it. This is the top off of it, and that was bad in the middle. Some of it's pretty nice firewood, and some of it's not so good. So when people come, we'll give them a discount, load that up, and a lot of people are looking to save a little money, so we'll sell them that at a discounted price. Another little short pile. So that truck and toy hauler trailer, there's another one going the other way on this Saturday. Still lots of riding. They had the Ironman, get the camera straight here. Had the Ironman last weekend up in, that's up near Glen Allen in that area. I don't know the exact area. I should too, I can't think off the top of my head, but thousands of riders come for I think it used to be a week-long event. It's a big deal up there. So lots of snow up there, lots of good riding left yet. Even at the end of April, you'll see. Last weekend we were cutting wood here. We counted 177 vehicles go by while we were here with trailers and sleds. So pretty popular. There's some bigger logs I have set aside for boiler wood. I've got some more up front too. And Jill does not like to have these big logs on the processor. They make her nervous. So the boiler wood, we just put the wedge up and split it 6 ways, and wherever it goes, it goes. So some of these logs are pretty good size. That one's 18 inches, about 15. So these are all usually 12 inches and up. Some of them a little bit uglier, but makes nice boiler wood. And this is a load that Brandon drew in, the second load he drew in, hauled in. My Yankee accent. My buddy says you don't draw logs, you haul them. So that's the second load. We got the first load just about cut up. And Brandon was thinking there was 9 cord. I was thinking there was 8, and there's going to be closer to 7.5 on the first load. However, the second load was packed in a little tighter and a little bit bigger load, and that's going to be a full 8.5 cord, maybe a little more. We'll know when we stack it. So let me get over and get to work here. Well, Jill's in town. I'm going to surprise her. She's going to come back in. I'm going to be sitting on the seat of her processor. So I've got some bigger logs set up here behind me too. These are also for the boiler wood. Bigger chunks. Customer doesn't care if it's a little bit hollow like that. It doesn't matter. It's all firewood. So we had a couple of viewers ask about Jill's microphone. It's hard to hear her. And that is true. We both have a softer tone of voice, I guess. And these DJI mics, we can't get them both to sync up. When we first got them, we did for a day. I think one of them is bad. We can get one individual mic to work, but not 2 together. We've tried everything. We've YouTubed every channel we can find. I think we're just gonna have to buy another set of mics. So if the wind's not blowing, we just use the camera, but it picks up every little noise. So when we're recording, Jill doesn't like to run the camera operated at all, so it's rare that she has a mic on, and it's hard for her to hear, and then she doesn't realize that when I can walk up to her that she does not talk loud enough to everybody can hear. So we're going to try to work on that and do a little bit better editing the video. It just takes a lot of time, and sometimes we really don't have the extra time. We're getting very busy here this time of year. It's just a mom and pop operation, the 2 of us. And for the most part, up until this last month, we've hauled in all of our own wood. So we stay busy. The log dog has been, as I say before, the backbone of our operation. We still use it to bring the wood from out back. I am using the payloader quite a bit with the forks on. I can get at least 1.5 cords on the forks, 16 foot, and carry it out here for Jill. So the last big semi-load we had in, I brought it over in 5 picks. So it will pick quite a bit. And if we get time, to our new viewers, I'm going to show you Jill's little Samurai while I'm out here. I had this in the sawmill, so I had it covered up. I just brought it out couple days ago so I can get some more room here. So this is our Samurai 700, made by Belfour out of Italy. This is a hydraulically driven buzz saw, and the blade is protected in there, and it comes out. See if I can show you here. So that's the blade. That's a 28-inch carbide tipped blade. This works very well. It's very safe for Jill to use. It is hydraulically driven motor by a PTO shaft on a tractor, and you can get these in electric. It would probably be 3-phase, but probably at least, I would guess, a 5, maybe even a 10-horse motor to run that. It takes about 20 horsepower tractor. So as you can see, it's very overcast, snowing on the mountains. They will be all pure white when this lifts. Hopefully the sun will come out this afternoon. I can give you a shot of that. If not, we'll have to catch it on the next video. But definitely sweatshirt weather. No wind today. About 34 degrees. Really nice day. As long as the wind's not blowing.
Hi everyone. Well, I made it back from town. Didn't know if I was or not because there was a lot of fog and snow. I couldn't believe it. But at least I made it to town, got home, and lo and behold, Jeff is on the processor. I guess he missed it.
Somebody's got to do the work. Look at that, another beautiful load.
Yes, he has another beautiful load for me to stack. I have been stacking food lately. But the other day before yesterday, I'm on the processor and swatting mosquitoes already in April. Jeff tells me that he even had a mosquito in his Kubota. He had to swat. It's like, this is way too early.
40 degrees. That's what happens. Yeah, it was 40, 41 yesterday, or day before yesterday, no wind. We got to burn some of our bark and debris, and the mosquitoes were out in full force. So nothing a good 410 with 7.5 shot won't bring down. If you're a good shot, you pull a good hard beat on them, you can bring them right down.
Or a little bit of wind.
Or a little bit of wind.
They'll push them out.
So, as I say, I took them around the yard there this morning when you were gone on your little extravaganza to get gas, and
Oh, man.
snowing on the way into town.
Oh, yeah.
But the sun is shining. It's nice. I mean, it's 35, 36. You can see a slight breeze, but it's sweatshirt weather for us. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
No wind is nice. So we're going to be down to Brandon's. Actually, tonight when you see this video, it'll be Sunday night. We've been invited down to Brandon's yard, the young fellow that hauled in the logs for us there a couple weeks ago. So we're going to go down and check out his wood yard and have a nice dinner with their family. So we're looking forward to that.
And we'll take some video of his because he's got a Cord King.
Yeah, he's got a Cord King, a circle saw. It's an older one. And as you heard in our last videos, their family's been in the wood business for
65 years, 5 generations.
5 generations. So we're looking forward to seeing their yard. They have an excavation business also. And make sure you check out Brandon Fisher's channel. So he's new and getting going to YouTube. And we hope that Jeff at the Log Father, we have to resubscribe to his channel. It got hacked, as many of you know if you watch it. An excellent channel. He's up in Canada processing firewood and does some videos on different things that he does around there, camping, and very good channel. So if you get a chance, support him also.
Oh, yeah, and especially he'd been in it, doing it for 14 years.
So he got hacked and lost everything. So his new channel, I believe, is the Log Father Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to check him out and subscribe to help him get back going and get his channel built back up. So I guess today we'll get back to work.
I get to go to work.
And hopefully here we'll show you Phil in those bags. I did take him over and show him the bags we got with the pizza oven wood.
Oh.
all in. So
And you showed him the little one.
yeah, the little bag. I filled that the other day. That's nice. That little bag, kind of cute.
Yeah, it is.
1/6 of a cord. So we've already had a customer pick up one of those bags already too. He called and wanted a bag. So now that we have them in stock again, they're pretty popular. People picking them up in a small pickup heading north. You got to understand, here in Alaska where we are, most of our wood travels at least 100 miles from
Right.
the WoodYard. Most of it. Some of it's local here, but a lot of people up north going to their cabins and just traveling back to Valdez is 230 miles, and then Toke is,
265.
and Glen Allen's 115 right from here. So a lot of people hauling wood north. Birch is rare up there. There's spots here and there you can get some, but we found out there's nobody really doing any firewood cut split.
Oh,
That's a lot of it. Even the spruce, a lot of it's hard to get because there's not many people cutting. It's a lot of work, as anybody that's in the firewood business knows.
cutting is not bad.
No, we got it easy because we got the Cord King, so takes out all the work. I was telling them we've had no issues with that. That's our little money maker, and the log dog trailer's been our backbone of the operation to get logs here. So
But the processing doesn't hurt. It's that cleanup. Oh, I must have spent 2 hours just cleaning up from all of the wood that we've been cutting.
doesn't look very clean to me.
That's because you were operating. You're the operator.
I'll let you clean it up.
Thank you.
Well, we better get going. I'm going to go in and get some lunch and get you back to work.
Perfect.
You've been on vacation a half day.
But I worked half of the night. Bundling. Oh my goodness.
Yep, that's been going really well too, the bundling firewood. So, well, from the Alaska WoodYard, we keep the sawdust flying.
And thanks for coming along.